Ma buonasera, hello and welcome to everyone. Bentornati, welcome back. Ho fatto l'infamata di streamare tardi ieri sera, quindi tutti si sono persi la live, però va bene lo stesso. Cioè, tutti, Nick, you're the only one probably who actually lost the last live. Buonasera, allora, dottor, lei però, cioè, non può chiamarsi in questo modo. Io quando ho visto il suo follow ci ho messo tipo 2 giorni a capire chi cazzo era, cioè non si fa. Io non capisco il suo nome in codice, Sì, a condizioni molti veicoli sta esplodendo, va bene. Ho messo il follow anche su Insta, bravo, 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 hai fatto bene, bravo. Non lo uso solo per lavoro, però va bene, fai il cazzo che ti pare. Tanto vai a giocare il giochino della Gem, The Mask Doctor, sul sito della Global. Allora, cosa stavo facendo l'ultima volta? L'ultima volta ho finito questa roba. Manda il link, porca troia X però. Ehm, ce l'ho, ce l'ho rapido, aspetta. Hello! Ah, ma ce l'ho a portata. Se Discord si apre. Vabbè, intanto che Discord fa le sue cose. Dice, l'ultima volta, last time, I was doing the industrial area of our city here, and I kind of finished it. Maybe I have to put industries, few more industries here. The rest will grow by itself. I don't want to put down any more houses or building. Ok, Discord si sta... E il mio PC sta morendo. Um, come Discord uccise il mio PC. Hai un pelo di lag. Sì, è Discord che ha deciso di far esplodere tutto. Porca puttana, dai. Dove ci va? Oh, ce l'ha fatta. Diciamo così. Poi chiudo, se no... Santo Dio. Ok, sì, è Discord, va bene. Adesso l'ho chiuso, così non esplode niente. Chiudiamo anche Opera, tanto non mi dovrebbe seguire. Ok. Let's try to track if my PC alive. Maybe it's not. Let's close everything that is unneeded. Okay. Now my PC should be feeling better. Okay, okay. It seems to be a little bit better. So the thing that I want to do tonight is to finished to decorate all the line that we have up here, putting down the last few signals, a little bit of fences around the line, some decoration in the fields and stuff like that. Also, I want to place somewhere an industry that produces grain, so we have a way to give this industry here something to use. Speriamo. Sì, sì, dai, si sta riprendendo. Un po' di laghino c'è sempre, ma quello è tutto standard. So, the first thing that I have to do is to place down the signals here for this crossing. It should be here. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Let's place a little house here. Now, where is it? I don't remember. Should be somewhere. There it is. Okay. I used the red one, so I'll keep using the same for line continuity. Io lo tengo di sottofondo mentre che studio cose, mentre aspetto che la cena appena infornata si cuocia. Beh, vedo che lei è sempre super indaffato, dottore. Bravo, studia tu che sei intelligente, che è la differenza. Okay, so signals are set down. I have to put some fences around. Like here, I surely need a fence. Okay, this should be fine. Let's get here. Okay. Now I need to understand what to put down here, because here should be buildings should start to appear sooner or later, so this part here will remain untouched, but here this big area here makes sense to have something to occupy it. Mi manca ancora un esame da dare per questa sessione, ho dato. Vabbè, sta sessione è quasi finita anche però, quindi non è che... Let's set a few tree here. A little tree. So I'll let this part free, but here I have to put something, and I actually don't know what to put here. I could just maybe transfer this. It's too small to have like grain or stuff, so probably I will transform this to a little part where there's few houses. I'm sorry. Salute, thank you. this kinda looks fine. Not the best thing that I've ever done. But I actually don't know how to use that part, so let's say it's fine. And then when I'm building the other side, maybe some ideas might come to me and I'll do that better. Also here, let's just put down a few trees to fill this area here. Be a little less intense. Now this side here might be some sort of cultivation. So let's start with a few trees on the side of the road. Some bushes next to the railway line. Okay. And then maybe repaint the ground. Well, actually, it might be better if I start by painting it with the and now I use the other kind of paintbrush to refine the angles. tree here. Makes sense. Okay. It's kind of small, but that's fine. Now here's the city, so to divide the two areas. Let's clean the road. Okay. So here I want to set down the industry for the grain. So let's see the actual industry. This is definitely too big, but I can do the same with a smaller one. And like 25. Okay. I have to understand where to put this, and probably I should just flatten out a bit the terrain here. Okay, they are not very flat. Okay, that's fine. Let's just do something like this and put a few buildings down to understand where the ground is actually flattened, and then I'll set the cargo stop and the cargo line. So from here, let's get a barn. Okay. Let's set the no, hi. Okay. One lane. Okay. This one is better. And let's try to coast down slowly. Okay. Buon appetito, Dottor, buon appetito. It's wacky, but it's fine. And then let's get this one here and just put it here. And that should be fine. Now I have to maybe here put a few more barns. And the silos. And this thing here, I have to put it somewhere that's very flat, so something maybe like this. Okay. Few random trees, and that's more than enough. So let's just set a few trees down, and that's fine. Now for the ground, I want to lower the intensity of this and put it all around here. Okay. So let's set this line down, and actually I can use the this line here, but I have to see the stops. So let's say between 1 and 2. Does it make sense? Kind of. But actually no, because I have to set it in the other way. But even in the other way, I can't use the same line. The track that I'm using are only one material per type, so if I want to, I have to make another line. Okay, that's fine, I can do it. Can just take from here to here, and maybe not even there, but that's fine. Let's leave it like this, and let's just call it Conigliano distribuzione linea 3. Okay. So let's get the I'm not completely sure that no, the train can transport it because I have the upper wagons. But I have to remove from here the industry that makes grain. This one here. You are going away. Okay. I also doubled the cargo train here, but I'm not sure that that's enough. I also set down the cargoes for the fuel, and it's helping quite a lot, but maybe it's still not enough. My head stopped working. I need to try and fix it. Don't worry, I'll be here for a while tonight. So I need another way to maybe not another way, but a more efficient way to transition items from one side to the other. So let's try and remake this train here in a better way. So let me think. I can use for powder material, we can use the flans like so. For the basically all the finished material, we can use this. And then for fuel, I can use this. And as last, also how much? 15, 28. Okay, now that's better. And for the last kind of materials, I will use the, where is it? The other RGS, where is it? Oh, here it is. So it's 300 meter, that should be the length of the station, should be fine. Now the local will start to have some problems pushing and pulling the train, but that's fine. I can fix this just by doing something like this. Okay, and do this one too. I should set up another of those. Where are they? Now I can hear you loudly. Well, I'm not speaking, so you're hearing ghosts. This train is not completely full, and even if so, it started either way. Huh. Why? There is no maximum and there is a minimum. But the train was not completely filled. And neither is this. Nick the Ghost. Are you talking about me or about yourself? This one should make more plastic. Fine, let's make more plastic. Output mode by 4. Okay. Okay. So, as I was saying, here, okay, it started actually producing grain. Fine. Is it loading all of it, or I need more of this? It's loading all of it. Okay. And it's getting here, unloaded here, and this one can also transport it, so that's fine. Very well, very well. There's a lot of people as always, and you are here waiting. Should be fine, should be fine. Okay, people starting to take this line. Incredible. Well, doesn't actually, that does make sense. Now that is particularly connected. This line is not fat enough. Really? Okay. Let's just do this. Okay. Oh no. It started building where it shouldn't. How dare you destroying my beautiful houses like this? Here too, what the fuck? Aw, come on. All the work that I've put down on doing this stuff here. You should be allowed to build there. Not actually. Okay, that's fine. This building here doesn't make much sense, but let's... I won't destroy it. This house is here, it doesn't make any sense. The rest of the city seems fine. Seems, I'm not sure, but seems fine. Well, that was not planned. Line 5, this one is that one, so this and this, okay. What is the population? City should be at like 600 or so. Let's see. Now, let me remove all of this stuff. 600 people. And a growth of 150. That for a city that basically is connected to nothing, because it's just connected to a few smaller cities, it's not fine. 600 on the dot, right? Pretty true. So let's make a little change here, because I'm seeing that the train is not departing, not because it needs more materials, but because the cargo load is too big for that kind of material. And this means that, okay, it will wait more than it's needed. So I'll do this little change here. I really love this area of the map. It's very crowded, there's all this train moving around. I think it's very cute. Even if this industry is not producing anything, why so? Is it not connected to the... Well, let's see. Where is food used? Food is used here. Is this area of the map connected somehow? No, it doesn't seem to. I should really place somewhere around here. Oh, wait, there's... no, this is a bus stop. Okay, that's fine. Can I... Yes, I can. Okay, so let's do this. And let's have a new line here. From here to here. And Conegliano distribuzione linea 4. Okay. Also, color wise, it kind of sucks. This one too. Let's set it this way. Okay, that should be fine. And let's get a little vehicle from here. Yes, of course. Divided by 4, they should be fine. Okay. Alright, it's getting in, everything is getting out. Sure, everything is getting out, but not transported. Okay, because the train haven't started doing the travel. There it is. It's traveling empty, but that's fine. Completely empty, not completely, okay. Okay, so let's continue here. So we have set this here, so probably the thing that I have to do is to transform this area here into into a field, a very big field. So give me trees and let's get a few of them close to the city here. Maybe something like this. Okay. And then let's just have a few that get here. And a few that does something like this. And maybe let's just do something like this, fill this area in. Okay. And so all this area here will be... Maybe I could also fit like here a sawmill, and I actually want to use the vanilla one, but the thing with this is that I can't set the output. How much would you output? 400. No, 400 is definitely too much. It's definitely too much, but at the same time, no, it's too much. I have to do it by hand. So let's get trees basically everywhere. Okay, let's use also different kinds of trees. Okay, and now let's get this area in the middle here a little bit clear. Okay, then let's use a little of this. Okay, let's set down the buildings. So here the sawmill is forest one here. Forest. This doesn't make sense. This one. Okay. Some logs to put down all around. Okay, and then let's put the cargo here. No signs, no border, no ground. Okay, and then let's just use the small road. That should be this one here. Okay. Let's connect this with this and then to the main road here. Let's clean a little bit the borders. Okay, that's fine. Now let's connect all of this. So let's add another conigliano distribuzione linea 5. Okay, and then let's connect this to this. And let's get here. This is a little bit of an overkill. Let's use the older. Okay, let's test this one and send it on the line. No, the other line. Shit. Here, let's put down the building. So this put numbers in place, definitely less, and just something like this. Okay, and this one should know maybe not this thing here, but okay. That's not very cool, but that's fine. So as I was saying, let's put down the let's put down a few trees more, and then the fields. So here, let's use this, little less intensity, that's fine. Okay, and what I want to use here is this. Maybe half of this and half of the other. So max intensity, a little bit smaller brush. Let's get the borders, and then I'll fill the insides. So here. Okay. Okay, so then let's use the other kind. Smaller brush, let's do the angles here and here. Okay, then let's erase a little from the outside. Okay, so now with the dirt, let's just do the border here. So this is the day 10. I originally planned to make a short form video for YouTube every week, but then last week there was the global problem and I haven't published anything on YouTube. Now today I started releasing the old lives on YouTube so that they stays forever as somewhere, because they can't live forever here on Twitch. And I've already downloaded and re-uploaded every of them on YouTube. I just haven't set them as public, and I started doing it with the first 3 of them, one of which should be already out, and the second one should be published soon. And the thing that I want to do is to every now and then keep publishing all the all the live streams on YouTube, and maybe every 10 lives I will do a short form video. Because now making one every week doesn't make any sense anymore. At least it doesn't feel like to me. So they are not edited. No, I haven't edited them. The first initially I wanted to edit them all, but at the same time I'm not sure I can get much of it. I've already tried to edit a building video, and the thing is that all the video is like this, so you can't understand anything of what I'm doing. So for now I'll just leave them as they are, and every now and then I'll do a short form video to recap all the thing that has been done. Like maybe the next one that I probably will do tomorrow for the 10th episode would be a cab ride of the line, because now I think that for today or in this stream I want to get close enough to the ending of the all the decoration that are needed around this line, at least for this side of the line. The other side will be undone for a little bit more, because I want to have a city here where the line comes in. So I'm not working on that, at least not for now, because I don't know exactly how much the city will take me. But for sure that will be the next thing that I would do. So here we have it, and let's get a few trees here, and maybe let's looking at it, maybe here I can build some other kind of industrial building, because we have one here and one here, and like here in the middle we don't have much. So maybe here I will build something, and I have to think on exactly what I want to build, because it can't be something too requiring, at least for transportational meaning. So I cannot connect a railway here in any way. I can connect the metro, but doesn't make much sense. And so it should be a smaller kind of industry, like basically every other that I've built up here. Now, which kind of trees are these? Should be the big kind. This one here, yes. Okay. There is this guy, Imperator, who played City Skylines, and when he played, he was not moving his camera at all for his time lapses. I don't know how the fuck it does it. I really don't know. It's just impossible for me to stay still. Probably is some kind of automatism that I do, and literally not I'm not conscious of it, But then when I see the recordings, I see that I do a lot of this that doesn't make any sense for no reason, no purpose, and it's very hard to follow. So what should I build here? I want to build some kind of industry, but I really don't know what exactly. Now maybe I should put a little pump station, truck stop, extra fuel pump, and even a depot. Okay. Can you please? Okay. That makes sense, but I wanted a little bit. For me, it looked like a place for a lake. That makes sense, actually. I haven't thought about that, but that makes sense. Now, let me just set back the pump here. I want to set it a little bit closer to the city entrance. Would you please? Thank you. Let's get here another tree. Now a lake, how should I do it? I probably should do it the way, so like this. Okay, maybe that's even too much. Let me. Okay. And I should have the mod for the water, but I want to just get a little bit more here. Okay. I'm not sure that the water mod is has big enough surfaces. I think that should be close to, and if it's not, I'll just change the size around size. Let's make it as big as possible. Wait for it. Medium, refined, original plus. Let's set it here, and then let's try to just okay, that's fine. We should like it is that this shape here, it's kind of small, so I can't really do too much. But that's fine, so let's get a little bit of this, little less intensity. Okay, let's get the I should. let's add a little road here that just gets off of it, and okay, then around this. Oh, I could do it yeah, much bigger. Okay, maybe next time. This time. Okay. So, Ingo. Okay. Then let's get some of these. I don't have any asset for water stuff. I'm not very prepared for these things. I don't know, it seems like it missed something. It's cute. I'm not completely satisfied by it. Maybe let's try and change color. Doesn't feel correct. Maybe green, maybe green. Red purple, no, red purple for sure not. Blue is like original, no, green. Clear, it's too clear, okay, green. Let's settle on green. What the fuck? I hate the game when he does that. This is my land. Stop trying to transform it in other stuff. Please. Okay. Which one is getting fuel around? This one. So the dark gray one. This one here. Let's set this in the middle. Okay. This is some kind of retexturing that bugged basically everything. I think that is because of the mod that makes all the houses red. But that's fine. So let's look at this thing from the background. This looks kind of okay. Maybe here I have to put down a few more bushes and high grass. Like the taller grass, the Ingo one. That should be here and then here and then here. Now, maybe this one could be just grass. Doesn't feel too bad. But then here I have to put something. And I basically can have anything here. Maybe some other kind of industry that branch off from the line. I'm not too sure of that. I really need to put something like here, and I don't know where to start. Maybe here we can set few houses, like spare houses, just in the middle of nowhere. And here I can have another farm that just transport grain directly to the industry. I should be able to do that from here, from the city, and then up here, and then here. Now I have any kind of... No, I don't. But I can do... this thing very fast. Okay. So let's set down here another field. So let's start by putting down trees, smaller. Okay, and then let's just... Now here is very hilly, so probably I won't have the field. So let's just try to something like this. Okay. Some bushes here. And don't know if it makes sense to have a line of... Well, this road is too small. I'm sorry, but I have to upgrade it. Let's have just a few trees that goes along the road here. let's get big tools and let's paint this part here with mice here, cord, maybe a bit more. Okay, so start all of this part here. Cord only. Okay. Then around here, I want to keep the uncultivated area for the buildings. So let's just do, well, let's do something like this. I'll fix the angles. Okay, then let's use this to set the borders. Okay, so here let's set down the buildings. So let's put down some barns. Let's open this area here and let's set down the connection with the road. So maybe like this. Okay. Let's flatten the terrain a bit. Okay. Come on. Leave my trees alone. And here. Okay. Then let's set down the industry. So let's get it. Oh wait, I have to set the higher cargo capacity. Okay. Is it set? Yes. Let's get the industry here. Output grain. Okay. let's just set it there. And maybe let's get it to produce a little bit more. Okay. Now I have to connect the two things. So from here, let's just do something like this. From here to here. And no, wait a secondo. New line from here to down here. Okay, so let's get the depot. Let's use this one, and let's buy a few of this. Yes, or this one. Nah, let's use this one. Let's get 5 and let's send them to 6th line. The FPS is not looking good. The city is laggy. Very laggy. But, I mean, I'm not surprised. There's a lot going on there, so that's fine. If I'm far enough from it, it's not that laggy. That's fine. Basically everything is producing at its maximum capacity, so that's pretty good. Now here I said that I want to leave the plain fields. Maybe I want to place just a barn, just to have something in the middle of all this place. Also a cow barn. The terrain is flat enough. The terrain is not particularly flat, but I can do something like this. It's a bit too close to that part, so okay.
probably here city will do its magic. And here I said that I want to place down few more fields. So let's start by putting down the fields. I want to have the railway line divided by a fence. So here let's get the pieces. Through there, that's fine. Now the line here is getting very close to the road, so I think that I might just want to have something like this. Just give it a curve. Okay, piece by piece then. Here is not needed. Okay. I've done better jobs. Let's try to replace it a bit better. So let's remove it from here. So let's start from here through here, then curved line. That's fine. Okay, better. Definitely better. In the middle of the two lines here, I want to put just a bit of vegetation. And no fences, nothing, because it's just like all part of the railway terrain. And here at the same time I want to place few fences down. Let's say until here, and then in a line let's just try and set it like this. Then what I do about this place here, I'll see. I'll see, not now. Now this curve is strange. Let's try and redo it a little bit better. So with this. Let's try and make a smoother curve. Okay. So here too, I probably just want a bit of bushes and other kind of vegetation. So let's get this with a low intensity. Smaller, okay. Let's get the intensity higher. Okay, let's clean the road. Okay. How? Where are you coming from? This doesn't make any. Oh wait, no, it makes sense. Because they can use this place just running around. So maybe there's someone that actually came from the. Well, that's funny. Okay, let's use the lower bushes like this. Okay, that's fine. Now here I want to, as I said, put a few houses, a few spare houses. So let's try and divide the terrain a bit. Oh, I also have this kind of houses that I've never used. Okay, that's fine. Noted. Let's start from the smaller one here. Just let's place a few of them all around, and then let's try to connect them with a road that makes some kind of sense. Let's remove this one and let's place like some kind of industrial building. Maybe not this kind. Where are they? I should have some industrial old style buildings here. So let's get maybe this one. Let's just put a few of them. Like this, okay. Let's try to connect that thing too. And here, try to have so let's grab a dirt road and let's kind of make something that twirls around here and then goes down and very close to this one. Come on, wait a minute. So let's add some bushes. And then some trees, but not too many. Okay, let's clean the roads. Small brush, high intensity. Here it's fine. Let's just throw a bit of this. Here's fine. Okay. And here in this last space, also here should be, could keep this place like this and maybe just put down a gas station. Let's maybe set down few industrial buildings, just like something like this. Maybe more like, no, let's put it like this. And like this. Let's get fences all around it. Something more like this. Okay. Okay, here let's just set few bushes here. Just set them down just like this. Okay, not too much effort into that. Okay, this looks pretty nice. And here let's just set down few like industrial buildings again, like the other one. Maybe I will use something already pre-made, so I don't have to set down every asset by hand, like something like this. So if I do maybe something this way. Okay, that's fine. So let's just paint this soil with this. Well, maybe that's not the right thing to do, but let's start by doing it, and then I'll remove it if it's not exactly what I want. Okay. And then let's set down some bushes here and there, something like this, and even the bigger ones, like this. Maybe here's some trees, one just okay. Okay, this look cute. This look cute. And so let's just erase this from here. Let me put down some more low bushes here. Okay. And some more here. Okay. Let's just clean up the roads a bit. Once again, so like this. Let's just get rid of this. Maybe let's just put some smaller here. Okay, here's pretty clean. Just remove some of this and put a few smaller around here. And that should be fine. Okay, smaller. Like here. Okay. And this is fine. Now here, as I said, I want to keep this area clean. So I won't put down any kind of vegetation. Here, in this part here, I will put down like a big industry like this one. Maybe even something bigger if I have it. Okay, I like this one. And then I'll just set stuff around it. So this should be a train connection that we will hide with any kind of brush that I have, like this. Okay. And let's just set down a fake road connection close to it. Okay. And then I just fill it with any type of brush that I have. So let's just here when houses will be put down, it will cleanse itself, and here I want few smaller trees. So far looks good, I think. Thank you. Let's see. Yes, that's fine. Like a very old and abandoned industry, like in the middle of all the vegetation. So let's clean the tracks. Oh shit. That's fine, no one will notice it. Okay, and let's clean also the other side. Okay. So last major thing to do is to focus on this center part here. And the thing that I want to do probably is to set down another few fields. The thing that is stopping me right now is that I fear it might start to be a little bit repetitive. And that I don't know if it makes sense to place basically the same thing very close to the other, or maybe I should just do something else. But at that point, what should I do? Because I'm starting to finishing ideas. My RAM is starting to be full. Like here, the great thing that might occupy this place is some kind of power plant. But how can I make a power plant? I don't have the necessary asset and instrument to do something like that. The power plant mod that you were suggesting, Nick, is already out, or it's still in making progress? I remember you talking about this mod, but I don't know exactly where you found it or how to download it. Because if it's the case, I might just leave this part as it is for, and in the next live I will download a few more mods and try to do something here. Because right now I don't know exactly what to do there. The city's blazing roads. How dare you? How much would it cost to upgrade your PC? Too much. Definitely too much. It's like the worst moment to try and upgrade my PC. Oh, I see that the live is lagging a lot. But I'm not sure. DDR4 RAM. I don't know what you're talking about. If you're talking about the fact that RAMs cost a lot right now, that's exactly why I'm not buying one. And probably is the thing that my PC needs most. The RAM and the CPU. If I look to the situation of my PC, it says that DRAM is at 61% and the CPU at 37% and the GPU at 62%. So let's get back into the game. Now, what I have to do something here. I definitely have to do something here. But what? I can just maybe make some kind of industry here in the middle and just leave it as it is. Let's take the where is the other kind of assets? Where are the other? What are these? Yes, of course. And then there's this. I can have giant silos, but I really don't know what to use them for. There's a train station here, but it's kind of useless. There's another station that is kind of useless. There's a church that I've already used. There's this big building here that I really don't know what it is. And that's not a language that I know how to read. These are just very big buildings. This is kind of nice, but doesn't make any sense here. This is just radio towers. I can place radio towers somewhere. If I like here, but maybe a little smaller one. Okay. Well, I can place this fucking thing, but doesn't really feel fitting. I mean, the fuck? Why is this thing so big? It's bigger than the city. No, it won't work. There's just many kind of parkings, houses, Ingo stuff, that's basically any kind of stuff. Large trestle windmill. Windmill with house. Nordic windmill. Green bag, green bundle. There's more variant for every of this one. Actually, windmill are not so present in Italy, so windmill are not the choice. There's many kind of industries, there's a lot of cargo stuff, there's all the FTC stuff, all the FSE stuff, catenary doesn't have many trade asset that won't help, Trenord. Tracks, again, this kind of industries. There's a lot of things here, but none of this can be helpful. Bridges stuff, graffiti. There's a zeppelin for some reason. Signs of every kind. there's other very big buildings, skyscraper, offices, and thanks to the fuck is this? Oh, okay. Stores, UK buildings. Okay, that's fine. There's villas and small houses. Old residentials. No, 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 non ci siamo. Let's try and do something like this. Let's just... it's saving. Shit. Can you feel the fact that I'm very tired? Industrial factory plant. Industrial factory plant 2. Let's do just like this. Ooh, right, there's this fucking thing. Let's just do something like this. And then... oh, let's just set it a little bit more like this. And then... this fucking thing here. And then... this. And let's have a road that connects the two parts here. Yes, it's Friday, so probably that's why. It's also a very strange Friday because I haven't had the weekend last week. So probably it's a bit of accumulated stress and fatigue. Okay, let's add few. Where are they? Here. They should be here. Let's set this down. Like this. Okay, then bushes everywhere, like literally everywhere. So a bit more intensity. Okay, maybe a bit less intensity actually, a bit more brush. Yes, something like this. Okay, and then trees. Do I want actually trees? Yes, I want them. So let's get a few of them and just do something like this. Okay. Here, let's set terrain to be cultivated like this. Okay, and then let's set down just the borders with the dirt. So there it is. Let's just advance a little bit here. Okay, a few trees more, a few bushes more, and then we should have done this part too. Let's add a few of this. Around. Okay. And we should be fine. Okay. Okay, it's close to midnight, and I think that I might feel fine. I've done plenty enough today. I've finished to decorate basically all the line. So I think that's for today is enough. I just want to do a little thing, that is to activate all of this just to see if there's problem around, and it doesn't seem to have many problems actually. Train is here and doesn't have too many to take up or down, so and good night. Thank you. I'll just do the closure and then say good night to everyone and close the stream. So here, how are we? It's still kind of messy, and trains keep departing without filling up completely. That's not fine. That's definitely not fine. The thing is, if I remove those and change them for the others, I don't have space for the fuel, and it hasn't like got any bread at all. There's a lot of. Where's the other train? Okay, it's just getting up. It's half empty. What the fuck? Why it's half empty? It should wait until it's not completely full. That doesn't make any sense. Well, at least I don't have. It started to have less and less needs for steel and wood, so probably one train is enough, but that's fine. Let's close everything and let's find a nice spot and do the closure of the live. So I want to have the new stuff on the screen, so probably like high view from here. Let's get to 85. Maybe it's a bit too much. Let's see. Or maybe not. Well, this map is starting to feel stunning. Just having this view here, it's already something. Like you can see the end of it. There's the fog that obscure the end of the map. That's something. That's definitely something. Maybe if I get a little bit more like this, I can see. No, let's get the other kind of angle, like more like this, and let's look down. Okay. So let's do the ending. Bene, anche quest'ultimo 10° episodio è concluso. Abbiamo decorato tutta la parte circostante della cittadina e direi che siamo arrivati a un punto molto decente. Penso che farò uno short sulle ultime 10 episodi, dato che non sono riuscito a farlo ogni settimana, ha più senso farlo ogni 10 episodi. E devo dire sono molto soddisfatto. Ci ho messo un casino a capire che cazzo mettere qua in mezzo, però devo dire che il risultato che ne è rimasto è abbastanza figo. Continuerò presto e penso che la prossima roba da fare sia estendere le linee principali, quindi iniziare a tirare il continuo delle linee ferroviarie sia in direzione sinistra che, vabbè, sotto di me. Devo dire sono molto molto soddisfatto e appunto sì, penso che la prossima cosa sarà appunto fare queste linee. La mappa inizia a sembrare completa, non siamo per niente nemmeno vicini all'arrivo di questa mappa, comunque è solamente un piccolo angolo di una mappa molto lunga, quindi in realtà c'è ancora molto da fare, ma sto iniziando a pensare che forse prima dell'uscita del 3 riusciamo a chiudere la mappa. E sto pensando se pubblicare la mappa su Steam, tanto si può aggiornare e se voleste scaricarla e pacioccarci sopra potrebbe essere un'idea per lasciarla comunque da qualche parte, non solo in formato video. Vabbè, questo è tutto, ci vediamo al prossimo episodio. I was thinking about publishing the map on Steam uh, every 10 episodes. As for these shorts, I'll think about it, and if it's that so, I will say it to you the next live. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope. Uh, I hope. Oh, that would be cool. Well, I'll probably do it. I hope you enjoyed the live. I hope you've had fun, and I wish you a good night, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Good night, guys. Oh, and thank you, Miguel R33, for the follow. 43 minutes ago. I'm sorry I haven't seen it. Good night.